Victor Wembanyama didn't just beat the Mavericks. He dismantled them piece by piece in a performance that left even Anthony Davis looking mortal. What we're witnessing isn't just another highlight reel, it's the birth of a new archetype in NBA basketball. Wemby's got Kevin Durant scoring smoothness in a 7'4" frame and the terrifying rim pressure of Shaquille O'Neal. Think about that. KD's finesse fused with Shaq's force. That's not evolution, that's revolution. Every time he glides past defenders or powers through contact, you can feel the league shifting under his feet. He's not content being the next big man. He's redefining what a big even is, from step-back jumpers to post-spin dunks. This kid is playing chess while everyone else is still rolling dice. And here's the wild part. He's still growing into his body, still adding strength, still learning the American pace of play. When that frame fills out and that shot becomes automatic, we're looking at the next generational MVP candidate, maybe the future face of the entire NBA. But if Wembanyama is rewriting the blueprint for greatness, there's one legend who saw it coming before anyone else, and his name is Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett didn't mince words. He said Victor Wembanyama is different, not just in height or talent, but in mindset. KG called him a seeker of knowledge, a young phenom who refuses to fit into the lazy box of just another European player. Wemby isn't chasing labels, he's chasing greatness. Garnett saw firsthand that Victor's obsession isn't about fame, it's about mastery. He's studying the game like an art form, absorbing information, evolving every possession, and proving that basketball IQ can be just as lethal as vertical leap. What Garnett recognized is that Wemby isn't redefining one position, he's rewriting the entire positional dictionary. He has guard handles, small forward fluidity, and center dominance, all rolled into one impossibly long frame. We've never seen a 7-footer who moves like a guard and blocks like a prime Hakeem. KG's exact words? He's mixing finesse and force at the same time. That's a terrifying combination the league isn't ready for. And when a Hall of Famer who built his career on fire, grit, and fearlessness says someone's special, you listen, because Garnett's been where greatness lives. But what happened when the two of them met in person? That's where Wemby's legend really starts to take shape. Kevin Garnett's training session with Victor Wembanyama was the kind of story that sounds mythical until you hear it from KG himself. 2.5 hours, no breaks, no blinking, just raw, focused intensity. Garnett, known for his own legendary fire, said Wemby never looked away, not once. That's not just talent, that's obsession. And in the NBA, obsession separates stars from legends. Wemby's approach wasn't flashy or cocky, it was calculated, silent, and surgical. Every drill, every footwork adjustment, every repetition, he treated it like a mission. Garnett saw something rare, a rookie who doesn't need to be told to care. He already lives in that space where pressure is oxygen. KG called it out plain and simple. This kid wants to be great. And when Garnett says you've got it, you better believe he means the real thing. The killer instinct, the mental armor, the drive that built dynasties. If Wembanyama keeps that same energy all season, his ceiling won't just be MVP, it'll be generational dominance. But the real question isn't if he can sustain it, it's how the rest of the NBA plans to survive what's coming next. Victor Wembanyama's evolution isn't subtle, it's violent, explosive, and terrifyingly efficient. Commentators couldn't stop talking about how he's transforming from a perimeter experiment into a paint predator. Last season, Wemby lived behind the arc. This season, he's living at the rim. He only took 2 threes against the Mavericks, but he bullied his way to 11 free throws, sinking 9 of them. That's what growth looks like. Less settling, more domination. You can see the added muscle, the balance, the control. Every drive to the rim looks personal. Every block looks like a statement. He's not just protecting the paint, he's erasing it. Leading the league in blocks isn't luck, it's anticipation, timing, and a wingspan that swallows offenses whole. And that free throw touch, that's KD level polish on a 7'4" skyscraper. Analysts are saying what fans already feel. Wemby isn't figuring it out, he's figured it out. He's becoming a hybrid monster who punishes defenders inside while staying calm under pressure. If he keeps attacking like this, defenses will have to rewrite their scouting reports from scratch. But what happens when Wembanyama's dominance starts reshaping the entire league's style of play? That's where things get truly scary. Victor Wembanyama isn't just knocking on the MVP door, he's kicking it open. Analysts across the league are already whispering what fans are screaming. If Wemby stays healthy, he's about to enter the best player in the world conversation, and sooner than anyone expected. What he's doing right now isn't rookie magic, it's historic. Every stat, every matchup, every night, he's proving he's the kind of player who bends the laws of basketball. His mix of rim dominance, guard agility, and elite defense is rewriting how coaches build game plans. Analysts are calling him a once-in-a-century player, the type that forces teams to change how they play, how they defend, even how they draft. Sure, names like Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper get nods for their upside, but let's be honest, everyone's eyes are glued to the 7'4" phenom in San Antonio. The Spurs haven't had a transcendent figure like this since Tim Duncan, and this time, the ceiling isn't just championships, it's legacy. If Wemby keeps evolving at this pace, we're not just talking about MVPs, we're talking about an era. And next, we dive into exactly how Wembanyama's rise is already shaking up the balance of power across the NBA.